What a lovely day for flying. I couldn't get out yesterday because I was finishing up a new project, a huggable teddy bear for Valentine's Day. Man, I hope I sell a ton of these things. As such, I can spend the rest of my day flying. I fully intend to take advantage of that. I want to get some acro practice in. I was feeling the other day like I was really getting a good feel for it. And I want to see if I can keep going with my practice. Okay, I was headed to the park, but I thought I should stop in this a little parking lot area near my place. Check to make sure my Pavo is actually bound. Which it wasn't. This thing keeps on coming unbound all the time. I've been having some luck getting it rebound, though, by doing that thing where you plug in the power 3 times in a row, and that sets it in binding mode. So I want to get to the park and practice some split S maneuvers. I think I need to make sure I can actually fly decently first. It is a bit windy outside. That's certainly not going to help. I definitely don't want to practice trying to do a split S in this parking lot because there's too many roads nearby. I do feel a bit more confident doing acro though. I can feel a little more dialed into the whole thing. Whoa. Of course, I suppose that's usually what happens right before you crash. I felt dialed into my Avata before it hit a freaking bridge. Always gotta stay on top of it. On top of the insanity. It certainly is an exciting amount of insanity, though. Ooh, and air conditioning. Ooh. It's hard to imagine moving around this fast, but that Pavo is a tiny little quad. It just can gain such insane speed. Of course, I'm seeing a low battery constantly. Those 3S batteries are taking some serious abuse. I think they can go up to 5 minutes if you fly relaxed, but flying like this, I think maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Of course, would you really want to fly any other way? You know, you can extend the battery life of something if you fly really slow. Like right now, flying really slow, really reserved, trying to rope it all in so I can get some control back. But it's a lot more exciting when it's like wildly out of control. Just constantly keep trying to miss the ground and everything else around you. And the low battery keeps coming back on and off all of the time. Just trying to slow it down enough where I can maintain some control. And of course, when I fly it at this point, the battery seems to be fine. You know what? I'm going to move on to the park. I think this battery's had enough. God, that wind is picking up like mad. I'm getting abused over here. Trying to blow the hat off my head. People think I'm trying to skulk around and hide my eyes. It's like, no, I have to duck my head down because the wind will lift it right off my head otherwise. Okay, finally made it to the park. There is nobody around, which is awesome. Geez, you can see the wind kicking around everything now. You know, when I left the house, no wind. I asked Alexa, she said, nah, there's no wind, don't worry about it. Man, the second I get a couple blocks away, nothing but wind. Alright, let's see. What I gotta do is take it up high, flip it over, and then spin it around. Flip it over, and then spin it around. Wait, flip a little more. Okay, in the grass, bouncing. Forget, I'm disarming it. Maybe I could have picked it up if I put a little more effort in it. It seems safer to disarm, right? I think. Maybe not. Okay, it's not moving. Oh, great. Something's broken. Back and forth. Yeah, broke one of the props. One of the other props spun off entirely. The back right one is loose for some reason. Yeah, there's the broken prop. Shattered on the tiniest little stick you've ever seen. Like 2 toothpicks stuck together, and that was enough to shatter. The Pavo has crap props, okay? You buy the Pavo, buy a lot of props. You know, I'm taking my Neo up. It's not quite as exciting. But then again, I checked my entire bag and I have no extra Pavo props. Because I'm an idiot and I didn't bother packing any of them. So it's going to come down to the Neo and another long walk back home. You know, there's a lot to like about the Neo, but my God, is it slow. If it was just twice as fast, give me another 10 miles an hour, I would be pretty happy with it. It's great for exploring treetops. It's handling these winds pretty well, you know, all things considered. It is getting kicked around quite a bit. And oh my God, this is top speed. This is sports mode. This is as fast as it goes. Got pretty good range. I think I could almost get all the way over there. Of course, with all this wind, it would probably, if I tried to gap anything over there, it'd probably just knock me right over. And maybe I'll head back. You know, even for exploration, it just takes so long for it to get places. And that wind is definitely kicking my butt. You can't see it in the goggles, but it's shaky. It's real shaky. I brought my tree rescue kit with me, but I really don't want to use it today if I don't have to. It's still in the plastic packaging. One of these days, you're going to see a video of me taking that thing out, and I will record all of it. Of me using my tree rescue kit to get my drone down. Let's just not do that today. A little closer to the ground where I can actually get it back. Not only that, but if I keep it over a couple of feet, I actually feel like I'm moving. Those people are out there. And there was nobody here when I got here. Not a soul. Second I set up, people just come out of the woodwork. People come out of the woodwork, the wind picks up. Suddenly there's kids playing around I gotta avoid every freaking time. Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky and his broken props. Can't believe I forgot to bring props with me for the Pavo. The Pavo is like the first thing that's going to break props. Oh, if you get the Pavo20 Pro, and automatically order 24 props, keep them on you at all times. On the other hand, the Neo, I hate to jinx it, but man, I have yet to put a serious dent in this thing. I mean, given it 12 miles an hour, it's a little hard to put a serious dent into it. Most I'm worried about is some little tiny tree branches sneaking up under those massive prop guards it has and then holding it up high. That'll be the thing that'll get me with the Neo, I'm pretty sure. I can't imagine I'll break it any other way. Unless I manage to set it into manual. Oh man, I just about destroyed it the one time I set it into manual. Of course, I'm not going to be doing that again until I get my goggles fixed. Ugh, so many things to fix. Okay, let's bring her in. I gotta go home, find my Pavo props. Try to avoid breaking anything else. Take my little shattered prop with me before I leave. Try not to litter, you know? In the process of leaving, I tried to bat some dust out of my hat and broke the clasp on the back. So I'm down one prop and one hat. Just breaking everything today. Of course, you know, bad day flying beats a good day at work. This is way more exciting than anything I was doing yesterday, getting my job done. Off to my house. Figure there's no point in showing me screwing on a prop, but hey, I'll show you me fixing a hat. I just sewed it back together. All right, fix my Pavo, fix my hat. Kinda. Sorta half-ass fix both. Okay, let's just go get a little flying done. Just a smidge more. That's all I ask. It's just so early. All these people showing up. Why must it popular? Everywhere I go, people just come out of the woodwork. All right, back to that nearby area. Opposite side of the street where I started. Let me get my Pavo to work. It came unbound again. Flipping. This thing is retarded. Okay, there we go. If the lights are on, that means it's listening to the controller. That means it's bound. Oops. Ow. Stupid battery lead stuck in there. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, the props are fine. Just take off nice and easy, and yeah, that's exactly what I expected to happen. You suck. Ugh. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I know I stuck props on right. Let's just ease it back. Yeah, I knew I put the props on right. It can fly. I don't know what the hell that was. It just freaked out. Okay, yeah, close enough. All right. Let's get her back into the sky. I think I can handle a little acro here. Ooh, well, barely. This is actually kind of a small place for acro. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's not send this into somebody's apartment. As funny as that would be. It might be more funny for them than it is for me. Especially if they don't give me my drone back. Or I have to pay for somebody's broken window. I don't think the Pavo's heavy enough to break a window. Yeah, got a little dive going on here. Oh, the dives are the best. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely bounced off a tree branch there. Hey, air conditioning. It's got really good range. I can fly around all this stuff. Oh, be careful. Hey, more AC. Cool. I love looking at air conditioning on top of buildings. I really do. It's the forbidden air conditioning. I mean, I'd be careful. I mean, there's a bit of distance to cover there for a straightaway, but this thing moves so fast, even that distance doesn't seem like much. And how can a quad that's so small make the rest of the world feel so small? It is just too fast. I would love to figure out how to make it go just a little bit slower. It's not that much bigger, than that walk snail whoop. But the speed it has is crazy. Alright. Nice and easy. He'll do some careful orbit. You know, there's a little bit of battery power left. Maybe I can... let's see how far I can get over here. Nope, never mind. That is definitely flashing the batteries low. Whoa, actually it's flashing the batteries real low. Okay, that was a dumb idea. Okay, get it back, get it back, get it back. Do not drop it on the street. Do not drop it on top of a building. Okay, rope it in, rope it in, rope it in. Nice and easy. Don't brown out on me just yet. We're almost there. Oh, close enough. It is pretty exciting. A little too exciting. You know, maybe I'll calm down a little bit with a Neo. It's got a bit more control. Something that doesn't make me feel like I'm about to lose my drone every 2 seconds. are back in sports mode. Why did they even bother? Normal mode, sports mode. Can anybody really tell the difference with the Neo? It's so slow. They're all the same speed. Ooh. You can really get a look at that air conditioning, though. So cool. I wonder what those black spots are. That can't be normal, can it? Ooh. You know, something else the Neo's got. An adjustable gimbal. Well, I can just look straight down when I want to. Let's just ease it into this courtyard. Oh yeah, the signal is getting a little yellowy. That's the warning sign that you're starting to run out of signal power. Let's see if I can... Yeah, there I am. There's the reflection. No, I don't know why the reflection looks bigger than it should be. Well, nobody's in that building right now, so they don't care if I'm flying outside. I'd imagine if someone was in that building, they'd be a little freaked out to see a drone just pop in front of their window. It's like, I'm not looking at your window, man. I just want to check out my own reflection. Yeah, you got to make your own fun with the Neo. That's it. It's not a ripper. It is a mild gapper. Good for doing gaps. Good for checking out treetops. You get some of the thrill of flying without a lot of the life-threatening thrill of flying. It's like a glider compared to the jet fighter most FPV drones are. The nice, calm gliding experience. Oh my God, we're here. So exciting. It is a dependable little quad. I shouldn't pick on it too much. I was really kind of ticked off, though. Those pigeons ignored me when I was flying next to them with this. Those pigeons took one look at the Neo and they were like, eh. Man, what kind of drone can't even scare a pigeon? That's insulting. That's what that is. Freaking pigeons. Making fun of my Neo. That's for me to do. I make fun of my Neo. I keep it in the family, man. I'll pick on what I love. Or tolerate. Man, I gotta get my Anthata back. Okay, that'll do it for today. I think I've broken enough stuff and kind of repaired stuff. I really ought to actually fix this hat properly. I wonder where I can find little buckles. And I should consider my next work project. I gotta make some money. This doesn't make any money. Unless someone wants to give me Patreon. Come on, give me $1. Give me $1.